Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your tarot card reading for June 2023. Please feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others, whatever does not. Once I lay out the cards, I'll identify their positions, their meanings, and do some clarifications. And at the end of the reading, I will pull an oracle card for some additional guidance. So in this first column, we see what's happening for you in love and dating. You have daydream. You also have 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and the World. In this second column, we check in on friends and family connections. We have here adventures. You have 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Justice. In the third column here, we tune into what's going on in your career and finances. You have this marionette card. It says dictatorship, domination, and reluctance. You have Ace of Cups, 9 of Swords, and Ace of Swords. Here at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of the reading, you have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a card of learning, being curious, seeing what you can create, and really connecting with your senses to what it is you are learning and really embracing that. And for some of you, taking some time in nature, possibly with your friends and family with some adventures. So let's take a look at this daydream when it comes to love and dating. It could be that you're, thinking about the past, thinking about your future, thinking about, what your options are. You have the 3 of Swords here. So this is a card of, heartbreak, disappointment, and this is like something from the past. So it could be that you are either thinking about things differently, or you're healing from that aspect of whatever this 3 of Swords was from your past. You have the World card, which is a card of completion. So it's kind of indicating that whatever this chapter is with the 3 of Swords, it's coming to a close and you're learning from those experiences. And this daydream could be thinking about what your new, adventure in dating or love could be like. With the 9 of Pentacles, there is a focus on yourself, on, either enjoying what you have right now or possibly daydreaming about what it would be like if, you lived in this, world where you're open to new experiences and really focusing on your self-worth and what you can, what you bring to the table when it comes to love and dating. So let's move this to the side here and clarify some of these cards. Well, all of the cards. Let's take a look at this 3 of Swords that is right in the middle of your love and dating. You have 4 of Swords, which comes after the 3 of Swords. So it does seem like you are either in that period of taking some time to clear your head and heal, rest, recover from whatever this experience is. And in that process, maybe even like that daydreaming concept, thinking about what it is that you want for your future as opposed to focusing on the disappointments of the past. So let's take a look at this World card. You have the 9 of Wands. So it seems like you have really kind of put a lot of energy in learning from whatever this experience was. Maybe you were kind of holding on a little longer than you should have, or weren't really paying attention to what was going on around you, or like what it was that you were feeling. And that's why there's a focus on being more connected with your environment, and focusing on what you want. You have the 7 of Wands here. So kind of being able to stand your ground going forward, knowing what you want, knowing that you are like worth whatever it is that you want, whatever it is your standards are. And so it could be like you are kind of gearing up to be more. You don't have to be in someone's face about this is what I want, this is what I deserve, but knowing it for yourself. It's like this inner knowing, and being comfortable in that environment, in that world, is something where it seems like you're starting to get a grasp on. So here with adventures, when it comes to friend and family connections, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So like really in the material world, connecting and just spending time with friends and family. You've got the King of Pentacles here. So it could be that there is a friend or family member who's, throwing a party or having people over to hang out at their house. Or even kind of like, opportunity to discover something new with this Page of Pentacles here as the influencing energy. So it could be like, taking some time to do something new, take like a gardening class, a community garden, attending a community garden, or doing something, like a cooking class, pottery class, something with when it comes to connecting with the earth. Perhaps it could, introduce you to some type of King of Pentacles person who would love to, share their knowledge of the material world, and maybe this is something that you would like to learn. Maybe it's something that could open you up to a career that you really enjoy. You have this Justice card, and this is a card of balance. It's also a card of what is right and just will kind of be the end result. It's also a card of cause and effect. So here, having adventures with your friends and family, putting energy into really enjoying with all your senses, enjoying that time, spending that time together, the experiences that you're having, foods you're eating, wines you're drinking, whatever that is, the effect of that is going to be something that really is going to be equally enjoyable. So that's why I was thinking, like, maybe whatever happens here becomes something where you could have that be a job, a passion that you have. So let's see about the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. So this is, again, connecting with your community, being recognized even by your community, or, maybe going on a trip, an adventure, traveling with your friends, family. Let's see about the King of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. So perhaps this adventure not only leads you to someone who can teach you about what you experience on this travel, but maybe a romantic connection. Maybe someone who is not only financially in a good place, but emotionally in a good place. So let's take a look at this Justice card. We have the King of Wands, another king here. So Aquarius, these kings right here, they're all great kings. You don't have the King of Swords here. King of Swords could, they're smart, good at business, but a little bit just the facts. But you do have this Justice card, which is kind of a little bit of King of Swords vibes. And since you are, your element is air, this is for the sign of Libra, which is also an air element, but it is almost a sense of like focusing more not on the individual king of air, but on that sense of balance. So definitely taking advantage of the adventures and being open to whatever it is that you kind of come across, learning something new and really, dig into it. That seems to bring a lot of potential for these major players of, confidence, emotional stability, romance, financial wealth, like to maybe even learn from them if it's not romantic connections. So here, when it comes to career and finances, this marionette is like someone who is being played like a puppet. And with the Knight of Swords, this is kind of, someone who could be rushing in, not necessarily having a plan. This could be you. But it also could be the part of you that is actually wanting to make a difference, wanting to make a change, or wanting to do what's right. And with the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Cups, there is new opportunities for either speaking your truth, knowing what you want, having a sense of clarity, having a career or financial endeavor that is something that fulfills you even. So it seems like, maybe this Knight of Swords can help to pull away or cut the strings with this marionette here. So let's take a look at the Knight of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. So this is something having to do with nostalgia or the past. I would say also it could be getting help from people in your community. So some kind of action taking place when it comes to getting support. I mean, like, this is the card or the image I'm focusing on is this offering this cup one person to another, like providing assistance and help, and doing it because they care, like doing it because there's a sense of concern there. So if it's not you that has this like marionette going on, maybe it's people that you work with, or standing up on their behalf, or it could be you, like, possibly like doing something to change something in the past, something that's occurred in the past, to provide, a different opportunity for other people or for yourself. So let's see what this Ace of Swords is about. You have the Devil here. So this would be that kind of concept of giving someone else control with this marionette, this dictatorship. So there seems to be, it seems to be an opportunity for someone to cut these cords, someone to cut these chains, and it could be you, and it could be, some type of repeated pattern when it comes to the type of people you tend to work for, relationships you tend to find yourself in. But with this Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups, it's like there's new opportunities for how you think and how you feel, and it could be connected to this experience here when it comes to friends and family, because it's almost like getting a piece of like knowledge from all these different energies. It's like it's you becoming an expert or understanding cause and effect, and it's like, I'm going to make something right here. I know that if I tend to give up power to work for these types of people, to allow these certain things to happen, then I tend to be in situations where someone has control over me and I'm disappointed, or I'm the one that's made to look wrong. Whatever the situation is, it's as if it's kind of leading to these opportunities for you to make these huge changes. And we have here the Two of Wands here. So with this Ace of Cups, this opportunity for fulfillment and enjoyment, seems like it has to do with possibly stepping outside of your comfort zone. So Aquarius, I'm going to close off this reading with the angels and ancestors oracle cards for a message to provide some additional guidance for the month. We have mountains. Stand your ground. This is the stand your ground card. I'm also going to read from the guidebook so that you can get more insight on what this message is about. Hold firm to what you believe in or are focusing on because it is absolutely right. Know that heaven and earth are supporting you. Mountains are strong and wise. They are rooted deep in the earth and reach high into the sky. They have been where they are for thousands of years. They have been home to animals. They have been climbed by humans, and they have seen seasons come and go. No matter what has happened to them, they have remained strong, immovable, and unshakable, and so they offer the spiritual energies of strength and resilience. Mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the Great Mother and reaches high to the Great Father. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth before welcoming in the energies of heaven. If you're not sure what you need to do next, the mountain card invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion. So, Aquarius, I hope this reading provides a helpful perspective of your month. We'll see you next time. Take care.